Cardinal rules of gun safety. Always treat all firearms as if they were loaded. Never allow the muzzle of any firearms to point at anything you are not willing to destroy. Never put your finger near the trigger until you are not ready to fire. Do not depend on any mechanic device for safety. Always be sure of your target and what is behind and in front of it. Seven Fundamentals of Marksmanship. Stance. Stance is the first fundamental for every shot. Stance refers to the position of your feet and body in relation to the target. All other shooting fundamentals are built upon a steady position when firing. Different shots require different stances, including Weaver. This stance is for the action shooter with both hands on the gun. The feet are at an angle to the target, the strong arm is straight, and the weak arm is bent. The Weaver stance helps lock in the upper body and provides tension in the pistol grip for better recoil control. Isosceles. The body is facing directly toward the target in the stance. Both hands are on the gun, and arms are straight out in front of the shooter. The upper body leans slightly forward. Modified isosceles. The modified Weaver, also called the modified isosceles or improved isosceles or the Chapman stance. Grip. When it comes to grip, the most important thing to remember is that you want to grip with enough strength to prevent the pistol from moving during the shot, but relaxed enough so that your hand doesn't shake from the pressure. Here are some tips for better gun grip. Make a V with your dominant hand. Your thumb should be on one side and all the other fingers on the other. Sight alignment. Sight alignment refers to the process of lining up the rear and front sights on the gun. For a well-aimed shot, the shooter must pay attention to the rear sight aperture and how it lines up with the front sight, with most of the focus on the front sight post. The actual target will appear blurry if sight picture. The sight picture is the image seen when the sights align with the target. This is true for all types of sights when holding a rifle, handgun, or any other firearm. Sight picture does not rely on the natural ability to shoot. Instead, the shooter utilizes a precise system to center objects in prepar. Breathing. Any type of shooting, breath control is extremely important. In general, it's good to keep a calm, regular breath throughout your preparation, aim, and fire. This helps to trigger control. Trigger control involves pressing the trigger to complete the shot without upsetting your sight alignment. There are two main issues when it comes to proper trigger control. Pulling the gun is caused by placing too much finger on the trigger, causing a hooked finger that pulls the gun to the side when the shot is discharged. This causes your shot to hit to the right of the target. Pushing is caused by too little finger in the gun, which creates a side push of the trigger instead of straight back, producing a shot that will be hitting left of the target. The ideal trigger control position allows for independent movement of the index finger with trigger contact on the finger's pad. This part of the finger is most sensitive and allows for accurate control and discharge of the gun. Follow though. Once you've discharged the gun, you want to be sure to follow through with each shot. Follow through is when you end the shot by keeping the trigger finger fully depressed until your gun has completed recoil and the shooter's sights are back on the target. Once your sights are back on target, then why?